Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and I'm bringing you a 2 vs 2 Warhammer battle today. It was on large funds, so 12,000 per player, and I believe we're playing in Arklandorf, the Empire settlement. So as you can see, I'm playing as the Dwarves again. Love the Dwarves. So going over my army comp real quick, I've got 4 of these Longbeards holding the gate at the moment. And I've got Ungrim Iron Fist there, ready for battle. So that's awesome there. And then I have 4 of these Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. So they have like heavy axes. And then 5 units of the standard Dwarven Warriors. So that's my army. My ally here, Helios 700, he's bringing 3 Peasant Bowmen. He's got a lot of Foot Squires, I think 4 units of them. A couple of Men-at-Arm units. And he's got some Spear-Men-at-Arms here. And he's got another Men-at-Arms over here, I believe. Yeah, Men-at-Arms. And he has Lewin Leoncoeur on his flyer, and some Royal Pegasus Knights. And then this is a weird battle. You'll see in a minute. So the Vampire Counts player is playing against us. He's got some Skeleton Warriors. He's got some Black Knights. He's got a White King, Heinrich Hemmler. And he's got, I think, 4 units of Graveguard. And then this Empire player here, I think he brought, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 great cannons, I believe. And he brought an Empire captain, or general of the Empire here. So a very interesting build there. I forgot to show you the Vampire Counts. They have a Terrorgeist, they got some Vargeist, and 2 zombie units. And I think, yeah, the rest of their Skeleton Warriors are there. So yeah, this battle is a little bit longer than usual, about 26 minutes, but let's play the battle and see how this turns out. So right away, very quickly, I saw that this player had brought, like, all great cannons. So I quickly deployed my troops off the walls, except for the minimum amount to keep the towers firing. So yeah, he's already unleashing with his great cannons there. And you can see the siege towers are deployed very far back. The Vampire Count player had admitted that he was a new player, so he probably didn't know that the towers have unlimited range in sieges, so that's okay. But you can see he's sending forward his Vargeist there as well. But yeah, just so many cannons, so many cannons. You can see we're quickly trying to weaken a couple of their towers so that they have less to come up on the walls with. And the Empire player, he quickly targets our towers because he sees that they're going to be quite deadly. You can see that we're damaging a lot of the health on his great cannons, but I was retargeting these towers to fire against the siege towers. I don't really care much about his great cannons. He's going to waste all of his ammo on these towers and the walls. And our troops are completely protected behind these high walls here, as you can see. Just getting a couple of cinematic shots for you guys. So you can see these Skeleton Warriors, they've lost their siege towers, so now they're taking heavy fire from the towers. But I think he has succeeded in destroying a couple. Yeah, one over here so far. Oh, another one goes down there. You can see my allies' Peasant Bowmen and the Foot Squires getting ready. I am glad that they added these foot squires because the Bretonnian factions were pretty underpowered before they got you know, the extra boost with their melee troops. Because really all they fielded was like peasant bowmen, peasant swords, peasant spearmen with shields, and they did not stack up. But even these men-at-arms are pretty awesome. They look properly medieval. Kill anything not a Bretonnia. Another tower destroyed there. I was a little worried with how fast these towers are going down, because I was like, oh, well, his great cannons have really succeeded in destroying our defenses, but you can see these skeleton warriors, they're already climbing up to meet the dwarves, but they're already wavering just from the heavy shots that they've taken. These dwarven warriors are going to have a field day. So you can see that his towers did make it over to this section here. A couple of them were really destroyed, like this. There we go, we got one. But this one was like 90%. I was like, oh, come on, we can't get that one. But that's alright. So they're targeting pretty much our last tower here. So the siege towers have made it to the walls. They're going to crush these peasant bowmen, but the Bretonnian player, he reacts quickly and gets the foot squires up there. I quickly, well, in a second here, I will readjust some of these longbeards to go face it, because I notice all of these men coming out, and they're going to make a beeline right for those towers, so he's definitely going to need some support over there. All's quiet on my end. Let's get a nice, nice shot at the castle here. You can see the men moving forwards in it. That's awesome. Very nice. So the Vampire Counts player, he is pushing forwards his flyers here. I was a little concerned about this at first, but my ally was quick to react with his Royal Pegasus Knights and his King, Lewin Leonker. And look at this, the Vampire Counts, their zombies are already breaking as soon as they get up on the walls, so that is awesome for us. But yes, here I go, readjusting my longbeards. They're going to head up to the walls, provide some support. The gates are now being targeted now. The undead! Grim Mindfist is like, you will hold, men. Hold. Yeah, so he's doing a lot of damage to these Vargeist. I was really impressed with that. The Empire player sending in the General of the Empire, though, to kind of even the odds. And the Terrorgeist is just shredding these Royal Pegasus Knights here. You can see Lewin Leonker over here. Oh, he killed one of the Vargeists. So you can see my Longbeards have sprung into action over here. I've got another Dwarven Warrior unit coming across to stop these Graveguard from coming up. Just enjoy some cinematic fighting here for a bit. More and more Graveguard piling up over the ladders. Ooh, that peasant bowman was killed. There's a couple of the Dwarven Warriors coming in. Oh, that dwarf just wrecked that Graveguard. We got some more Graveguard over here, but they're having a lot less luck against our heavy dwarves and the foot squires. They're just so heavily armored that you really need some great swords to kind of get that armor piercing going. So just zooming out, you can see that some of his Hellion 700's men-at-arms are breaking. King Lewin Leoncoeur is really low on health, so he's trying to disengage here. But then again, so is the Terrorgeist. Actually, Lewin Leoncoeur is breaking, which is not good. Oh, he steadied himself there. But the General of the Empire is going to pursue him. Oh no, they're going to take out the Royal Pegasus Knights. Again, on my side, all my units are in reserve. They're still fresh, which is awesome. I separated these forces here because the Empire player was targeting through the gate. So that was a good play by him. I'm moving more and more Dwarven warriors to the right side here. Pretty much all of Hellion 700's Bretonnian troops have evacuated, and Heinrich Hemmler, sneaky little bugger that he is, he actually spawned a unit of zombies inside our settlement here. So I'm quickly responding with some longbeards I pulled off the wall. We're gonna try and stop that unit of zombies from getting anywhere. And you can see quick conquerage of the wall going on here. Just death and destruction everywhere. Yeah, so there's, he spawned 2 units of zombies. He got 2 casts off, so I'm gonna continue to push with these longbeards here. Try to keep them, try to keep the zombies from kind of flanking around. And there goes Lewin Leoncoeur, falls to his death. That was really sad to see. A lot of his troops are gonna lose heart after that one. The Empire Captain, though, or the General of the Empire, very weak. You can see that the Spearmen at Arms, my ally walked them all the way around to try to flank around from behind. But, yeah, you can see the General of the Empire moving in here. He's going to get some kills before he dies. On the foot squires, oh man. Come on, wreck them. Ooh, what was that? That was like the wind spell. Trying to cast that on my dwarves. Got more Dwarven warriors here. I see that we can handle the zombies just fine. So I'm actually... I pull these dwarves up on the wall in a second here. I think I don't do it yet because the Terrorgeist has moved in. He is wavering though, which is good. Combat even. So looking at the forces, we have 1,600 left. They have 930. So it's looking good, but the balance of power, it's still favoring the Empire just because of the sheer amount of great cannons out there. Yeah, the Terrorgeist is trying to get out of there quickly. Pulling more and more Dwarven warriors to this flank. And I think this is it here. Yeah, where I'm pulling all my dwarves up on the wall to flank around. This was a good move here. Attack the zombies, men. I don't think you guys are going to get many kills against my heavily armored dwarves. Look at that. That is crazy. There's got to be 200 or 300 men on the walls. You can see the Terrorgeist and the General of the Empire just causing a lot of havoc for us. Oh, he's coming in. Come on, crumble, zombies. Oh, this guy's fighting without a head. Oh, not anymore. Oh, I think the Vargeist has been killed. Is that right? No, almost. Keeps trying to come in and out. The Vampire Count's player, he's cycling in some Black Knights here into the center. Ungrim Iron Fist here runs out for some reason. I'm like, get back in there, you crazy dwarf. They're firing on you. Yeah, he gets hit there. But I think the Vampire Count player was kind of feigning by going in with these Black Knights and quickly retreating, and then the Great Cannons would just open fire on us if we tried to move out. So that was a smart play there. We got the White King as well. Going back in. He spawned a unit of zombies right in the center here. You can see the Black Knights will be charging in a second. Here they come. Ooh. Not the best charge, which is good for me. So about halfway through the battle now. It's still quite even, but we've completely surrounded these poor zombies and Graveguard. Got the Terrorgeist just making a last-ditch effort, trying to charge in and out, in and out. The General of the Empire trying to stay alive. I keep opening this box, and this was perfect. They would charge right into the center, and then I would try to react quickly by closing the jaws on either side, trapping them in. Nice, nice. Got some spear or some peasants here. But they're able to pour out of there, which is a little bit annoying, but oh, the Great Cannon unleashing again. Look, are these dwarves here? Oops. Look how bloody those dwarves are. Oh man, they have seen some action, that's for sure. Terrorgeist is crumbling. It's wavering. Move those dwarven legs. This Terrorgeist does have a lot of has a lot of health though. I was pretty surprised about that. You can see Heinrich Hemmler just on the other side of the walls. Casting spells. White King is charged in here, along with his Black Knights. Ungrim's charging in, and they're gonna disengage again. And then Ungrim's gonna charge out. He's like, yeah. And the Great Cannons are just aiming at him. I get my dwarves out of the way, and you'll see Ungrim run back around the corner. He's like, oh, what have I done? Get up, Ungrim. Get back in here. Run! Oh, this other dwarf, too. He's like, sir! Sir, wait for me. Ooh. Oh, just ripping through these peasants, or these spears. So at this point, oh, the General of the Empire is still alive. That's so crazy. Terrorgeist almost dead. Almost dead. There we go. So he is finished. Just got this Graveguard backed up against the walls there. So at this point I see that he's targeting my troops on the walls here, so I'm pulling out my my more healthy dwarf warriors, because they're just sitting ducks up there. The Graveguard, they only have 29 men left, so a few depleted units should be enough to keep the pressure on them. I want to save as many as I can. Got this nice little defense here. I like that. Let's take a look at that there. Cool if the Black Knight's gonna come in here. Let's try and see an aerial shot here. No, you're not gonna charge? No, they're not. Ooh, good cannon fire though. Ah, just ripping through these spears. The General of the Empire, you can see him trying to stay alive. So at this point, he was aiming for the walls with his cannons. He refused to come charge in, and we still had like 40 minutes left in the battle, so... but he wanted to skirmish down the walls, so I just sat back. I knew he wasn't going to have enough ammo to destroy all of our walls, so... Let's see if we can get some muzzle flashes here. Come on, fire. Ooh, that was good. There we go. Look at all these cannons. That is crazy. Aren't these like 700 too? I don't even know how he had enough money for this, but he did. So the vampire counts, they're down to the White King, the Black Knights, and Heinrich Hemmler. And the Empire player is still very healthy, except for his General of the Empire. It is a decently long bombardment phase, but I'm not going to cut it because there's only 6 minutes left in the battle. Might as well just stick with it. You can see that he is breaching some of the walls, though. I'd kind of be interested to see what you guys think about having a Warhammer 2 come out. What are your thoughts about that? I'm a little bit disappointed when I saw that, because I think CA knows that a lot of people are looking forwards to a Medieval 3, and for us to get another Warhammer, even though one just came out, that kind of seems a little frustrating. But I've also heard from a couple of people that said that CA had already said that they were going to be doing 3 Warhammers in a row, so I really hope that's not the case. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely going to buy them, just because Warhammer is just so iconic and so fun to play. More the fantasy Total War. I really, really enjoy it. It's just, I think we were kind of hoping for the Medieval 3, especially with all the mods that had come out. Like Medieval Kingdoms and 1078 Medieval Wars and all of this other stuff. In hopes of having something, you know, that replaces Medieval 2 by the time Medieval 3 comes out. But yeah, so I'd be interested to see what you guys think about it. It's probably going to be an $80 game, because most Total Wars are when they start. I know that the first Warhammer, this one, was $80, and that's not including any of the DLC, which is also quite pricey. But yeah, I did see the trailer. The trailer does look pretty amazing, so... Switch to tactical view for a minute. I like this tactical view too. It's quite nice. So you can kind of see he's moving up some of these great cannons here with ammo still left. He's going to try to fire in these gaps. I'm positioning more of my Dwarven warriors because I expect that we're going to have to charge out after him. And I'm not going to funnel all out the gate or one of these walls. So in retrospect, he was kind of doing us a favor by allowing us to spread out and leave the fortress via 1, 2, 3, 4 choke points. So that was nice. But yeah, most of his ones are out of ammo. Here you can see that there's this one is full health. He's got a couple of these left, but I think the Vampire Counts player, he's impatient. He doesn't want to wait. So you can see he's moving out all of his forces. See the Black Knights riding past. It's cool that they're just Graveguard, like they're mounted Graveguards, so that's really it. But for Black Knights, should have made them a little more black, in my opinion. More undead looking. There goes another wall, I believe. Yep. But I think the Vampire Counts player, he just charges in somewhere. I know he goes in somewhere. Oh, the White King is going in right here. Let's try and get a shot here. Ooh. Against my Dwarven warriors, and I got some Longbeards in there as well. But he is disengaging. He is not interested in that fight. And the Black Knights are funneling in over here. Ooh. Little camera shake there. Ooh, wow. That was a charge and a half. And I think I pull Ungrim in here, too, to take on the White King at some point. Look at the horse, too. It's just a skeleton. That is really awesome. His tattered cape. Oh, there's like a half a person on the ground over here. Ugh. Oh. Where'd you go? There's Ungrim. Wow, he is massive for a dwarf. So you can see the White King is breaking there. He's crumbling. I think the Black Knights have crumbled. Yes, they have. And you can see that all of the cannons are now retreating. I think they see that there is no hope to winning. And yeah, that's the battle, guys. They only started with 900, but they managed to take out over almost 1,000 of us. Pyrrhic victory for us there. We'll take a look at the stats and then end the video. So you can see a lot of my Dwarven warriors doing really well. Look, for a cheap Dwarven warrior unit, 102 kills, 86 kills. That's really good. And these Dwarven warriors with great axes did well, and my Longbeards, phenomenal. 160 and 108 there. That's really good. My ally, Helios 700. A lot of these cheaper ones suffering, but his men-at-arms and his foot squires doing really good. Almost 200 kills with that. That is insane. And these Royal Pegasus Knights did well too, because those 20 kills were on the flying monsters. So thanks very much to my enemies for playing. So we got down low here playing as the vampires. Pretty solid. 139, 64, 91, 56 is Graveguard, all doing very well there. Terrorgeist getting 54 kills. And then Android Elite here, all of his great cannons here. So not that bad. And the general, the Umpire, getting 127 kills as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Be sure to like my Facebook page to see any of the screenshots that I'll upload from today's battle. And as always, I will see you in the next one.